Hi, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your December 2018 mid-month general readings. Thank you so much for joining us here today. Welcome to any newcomers. Excuse me. Thank you for all your likes, shares, subscribes, your support, feedback, and comments. Thanks to all of my clients out there, both regular and new. You guys keep me always so busy with personal one-on-one readings. Thank you to everyone. If any of you are interested in a personal private one-on-one reading with me, live or recorded, you can get more info and contact details by either clicking on the description bar of any of the videos I post, or you can go to my YouTube channel's homepage and click on that little About button there. Please feel free to email me directly at maggie1mcguire@gmail.com. I'd be delighted to work with you. I do readings full-time, 5 to 6 days a week. It is what I do. So turnaround time is usually pretty good, although during the holiday season, the sooner booked, the better. And I can usually get back to you within the same day or the first 24 hours. Of your initial contact. I do a wide variety of readings in all areas of life, of all different types and lengths. So if you're interested, send me an email and we'll go from there. You can also find me on the smartphone app Instantgo under Irish Gypsy, and that link is also provided. Instantgo is really great for quick answers to the quick, easy questions as well. So that's provided. All right, let's get right into this reading. This reading is for Cancer for the remainder of December 2018. So we're looking at the last couple of weeks of December here. Let's see what's in store for our lovely water sign of Cancerians for the remaining half of December 2018. Watch your rising and your moon sign videos if you know them as well, because that can also provide additional clarification. Okay, Cancer. Let's see what's in store for you for the remainder of December 2018. We have the Queen of Cups, you, followed by the Seven of Swords. We have the Six of Cups, followed by the Ten of Swords. And from the bottom of the deck, your overall energy and guidance is the High Priestess. You also had the High Priestess, I believe, in your first of the month reading as well, about trusting your instincts and your intuition and your messages from spirit, dreams, thoughts, ideas, etc., about a new beginning or a new opportunity that might lead to stability or security that you were uncertain about. But Cancer, it looks like you may be keeping something secret or hidden, or not being entirely clear about something. I feel like the early month one that we did resonated for a lot of people as relationship, although it could be job, work, career as well. I mean, your overall energy is the High Priestess, which you got in the beginning of the month reading too. About trusting your instincts and intuition about a new opportunity beginning that looked like it was going to show up around the middle of the third week or so. And your overall energy, we are in the middle of the month here. Your overall energy is that same energy, staying connected to source, paying attention to any repeating dreams, ideas, flashes of inspiration, etc. In regards to this matter, because spirit, your connection to spirit, it's what's going to help you navigate and do the right thing during the situation. So we have the Queen of Cups and the Seven of Swords. I feel like for many of you, the Queen of Cups is you, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, Sun, Moon, or Rising. It could also be another water sign energy you're dealing with, or somebody manifesting as the Queen of Cups. In the upright position, loving, nurturing, always knows the right thing to say, great source of support, feedback, advice, etc. She's the Queen of Cups, which is water, which is emotional energy. She can sometimes tend to get a little too caught up in her emotions, a little maybe too over nurturing, or because she's a queen, she has kind of reached a point of self-mastery over the character traits inherent to her suit. But because it cups his emotions and feelings and relationships, sometimes she can get maybe a little too caught up in that. Now it's clarified by the Seven of Swords, which is sometimes referred to as the thief card or the deception card, you know, or the operating off the grid. It's not always bad. The thief card gets a bad rap. We all kind of have to operate in secrecy or operate off the grid sometimes in order to achieve an objective. But it can represent not being clear or honest or open about something, or presenting something or someone to be something different than what they truly are, which I hope you're not doing, Cancer. And I hope nobody around you is doing that either. For some of you, you know, it could be that you feel like the situation or relationship or person is not being clear and above board or honest with you. But I feel like for many of you, for some reason, there's something that you're keeping to yourself. That you're not being completely open about. Now next to that we have the Six of Cups and the Ten of Swords, and I feel like, I mean, this mid-month reading for Cancer may only resonate with a handful of people, because I feel like we're looking at a very specific situation here in a relationship or a partnership of some kind. Could be love and romance, which I feel like it is for a lot of you, or it could be somebody else that's significant to you. But I feel like this is about a very significant situation. The Six of Cups can be a card that represents your soulmate, someone you're very connected to, someone from your past. It's often associated with the past, childhood, history, reminiscence, nostalgia, roots of origin, your home, where you grew up, etc. There's a strong connection to the past about it. Now what clarifies that Six of Cups is the Ten of Swords, which is a card that can speak of betrayal, deep disappointment, being stabbed in the back, intentionally or otherwise, about the, you know, and it clarifies the Six of Cups, which is something connected to something that happened. The Six of Cups is a card that speaks typically about the past, or about being childlike, or seeing something through rose-colored glasses. So I feel like Cancer, I hope I just didn't say Scorpio, I feel like Cancer, you know, it's a general reading and there's a lot of you watching, so this could be about the other person. But first and foremost, I feel like Cancer, like you're keeping something to yourself. You're not telling the whole truth about something or everything that happened. Perhaps about something that somebody did to hurt you, or something that you did to hurt somebody else. I don't feel like the hurt was intentional, but I feel like you're not telling everything about whatever it was that happened. And it could be also because I'm getting a very specific message here for some of you, that whatever harm was caused either to you or the other person, or both, your part in it, you may be trivializing or not looking at. You may be looking at it a little childlike, meaning that, well, I didn't mean to hurt you. My intention wasn't to hurt you, so therefore you shouldn't feel hurt because I didn't want to hurt you. And I feel like that's a very simplistic or childlike way of looking at it. For some of you, this could be, you know, what you're saying to somebody else. This could be vice versa as well. But I feel like for those of you for whom that applies, I feel like you need to maybe kind of rethink that. Let me pull a bit of a clarifier for that. I just feel like this is such a specific situation, and typically readings I do like this that feel like it's about a specific situation. I'm not getting any other messages. Probably will only resonate with those of you for whom are actually going through this specific situation. Also another reason why we often tell you to watch your rising and your moon sign, because sometimes the others resonate a little more predictively. Let's see if we can clarify this. Stress and anxiety, yeah, being defensive too, and being defensive about a part you had to play with. And this could be another person being defensive too. And typically in a relationship, when it's going through challenges, both parties typically tend to be defensive. Yeah, needing to have a more balanced approach with this, feeling a lot of stress and anxiety. I feel like whatever it was that happened, I feel like both people had a part to play, and they both may not be telling all of everything that they're thinking or feeling or what happened then. I don't know if telling everything is always necessary, but what I feel is coming across importantly is that somebody, maybe both of you, are not recognizing where the pain is coming from, almost wanting to be dismissive or trivialize the pain simply because it wasn't, the intention was not to hurt, therefore you shouldn't be hurt. And I feel it's a more simplistic way, and that you need to not be so defensive about that, if that makes sense to you. And for those of you for whom this is somebody else doing this to you, a more balanced approach is definitely needed with Temperance here. So I'm just going to pull a few more cards just to see how this continues to play out, because it's very similar to what I felt in the beginning, the reading we did at the beginning of December for the overall month, that it was actually going to turn out well, but things were still playing out. So let's see how that continues to play out. Let's pull a few cards to see, because I'm curious. The Ace of Pentacles again, and this is what you got at the beginning of the month, a new opportunity to build something towards stability and security with the Two of Cups, with the Soulmate card, the Sun after that, and the Happy Home card. So yeah, I feel like particularly going into January and throughout January, Cancer, that I feel like you guys are going to get back on track in a pretty good way, maybe even like it feels like a second honeymoon kind of energy here, which I like seeing, you know. And typically when we are able to drop our defenses and own what our part or responsibility in causing conflict or pain, unintentional or otherwise, in a relationship, that's when two people can really come together and come out of a conflict, even major conflicts and difficulties, actually stronger and more united as a front, going together forward into the future. So I'm really happy to see that for you, Cancer. So Cancer, that pretty much wraps up your December 2018 mid-month reading. I hope you found it helpful. Again, if you're interested in a personal one-on-one reading with me, please feel free to email me directly at Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. I'll get back to you just as quickly as I can. You can find that contact info in a little more detail by clicking on the description bar of any of the videos I post, or by going to my YouTube channel's homepage and clicking on that little About button. I do love and romance, of course, reconciliation potential, relationship compatibility, charting, career, work, and finance, as well as investment readings. And I also do gift readings and 6 and 12 month overviews, which seem to be pretty popular around this time of year, although you can do them any time of the year. 6 and 12 month overviews take a look at what's coming in your life and all the main areas of your life over a 6 or 12 month period ahead, depending on how far ahead you want to look. A lot of people like to order those at the end of the year as we're looking at a new year. And gift readings as well, which are pretty popular this time of year, as people like to give them for gifts during the holiday season. So a few different options to choose from. So I will see you all again, Cancer, in a couple of weeks for the readings for the start of a brand new year, January 2019. And until then, I wish you a beautiful end to your holiday season and good fortune and good blessings ahead. Take care. Bye-bye.